Hi everybody, this is J-Par, and today we are playing
Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, that gets me every time. Like, it sounds like, it sounds like he's not gonna say it sometimes. It's like Soul Calibur 6. Like, he just waits a bit. Anyways, today we're gonna take a look at some created characters, specifically my Lord of the Rings characters that I've been working on. See, we got Gandalf, Legolas, Arwyn, Toriel, Aragorn, Galadriel, Gimli, Boromir, Aoin, Thorin. And now the bad guys, we got, Lurtz, Azog, an Urukai, random Urukai. We got a Ring Wraith. We got our Witch King of Angmar. Tried a Sauron out. Gil-galad Deep Cut, and Elrond from the beginning of the movie when they're all fighting in the battle against Sauron. So here we go. I'm going to briefly go into them just a little bit. There's quite a bit here, as you can see. Alright, so Gandalf, nice and easy one to start off with. I mean, they give you the hat. I mean, come on. They give you all the bare essentials. They give him a staff. Pretty simple. Legolas here. He was pretty simple to do. His hair is a must. I like that hair, but this is this little backpack here that they give you. I enlarged it and made it bigger. Made it look like it's like his quiver for his arrows. So, yeah, he came together really easy. Next up, we got Arwyn. So I looked her up a little bit. I had to get all her details. This is what the two tiaras I put together in the middle. That's how I did her belt. And I had to put her coat together just by looking at pictures online. I tried to match it up as best I could. I thought she turned out really good. Toriel, yeah, I know. Made up character from the Hobbit. I know what you're saying. I just wanted to have another elf chick. Not too impressive, pretty easy to make. Alright, Aragorn. I think he looks dead on if you ask me. I think he looks awesome. I had to make sure I got that pose there with him holding the sword in the picture. I even think his face looks like, I don't know, just as soon as you see him, I think Aragorn. Alright, Galadriel. Once again, I didn't put too much work into her. They don't give you much with the basic hair for the girls, but I think it gets the point across. Some of these are a little bit better than others. Some of them I put a lot more time into. I didn't really put much time in her. Alright, now Gimli I had to work on quite a bit, because I had to give him a beard, because what they give you for a beard. I took the feathers and I flipped it over appropriately to give his beard. That's how I got the long beard. Made sure I got his ponytail on the back. That adds a little more Gimli. I flipped that little thingamajig upside down to give him a belt buckle. Nothing really fits, so. Try to make him shorter than the others. Now Boromir. Now I put a lot of work in him. Look at this. I put the Horn of Gondor there. That was amazing. Even that pattern in his shirt that you can see. I added that extra pattern there. Look at that. Beautiful. He's one of my, I think he's one of my ones that turned out really well as well. I mean, even his face, it just sells it to me. As soon as I see this, I think Gondor, and I think like Boromir. Like, this is awesome. Alright, now Aoin. Now I put a lot of work into her. I changed a lot of different things. Her outfit, I kind of just worked on different stuff. This is what I really want to show off is the shield. I feel like this really looks like the Rohanian shield, and yeah, I think that kind of sells it more for me. I think she's another good one. I put a lot of work in her. Alright, getting out of LOTR, going into some Hobbit. So I had to get some extra things hanging off him to get it's the horns that I use. It's those antlers. I used it for his hair hanging off, and I also put it in his hair for the white streaks. I made it like lean back so that way it would look like more like Thorn, because if you don't have those two little things, it doesn't really look like him, but he looks amazing. And now Lurtz. So here's Lurtz, and I think I did a good job on him too. I had to really work on this pattern here. This is when I started working with the patterns to get that loincloth kind of look, because I didn't want it to look like a normal loincloth. Plus, I had to turn the hand print upside down and put it on his face. I think he's another one of my favorites. He looks like really awesome. Of course, he's really big in stature. He's huge. I gave him the double blades. He's a lot bigger than some of the other characters. Like, all my villains are pretty much like the biggest size. Alright, another famous orc, Azog. the Defiler from The Hobbit, Pale Orc. So yeah, pretty easy to make. Just gotta make him massive, use the elf character, and then make him white skin, add all these extra things. Looks awesome. Alright, so just a random Uruk-hai. I just wanted to have more orcs, and I put the Hand of Sauron in his helmet. I thought he matched some of the other Uruk-hai and orcs that I seen in the movies, so I kind of slapped him together. Just wanted to have another one with a different style, like he's using that shield. I think that shield sold it to me. Once again, that handprint on the helmet really goes for me. Like, I gave him a little bit of a orangish green skin. He looks awesome. Alright, now a lot of people get off on this one. It's the Ring Wraith. Super easy to make. Yeah, look at this. Even that sword says, like, Ring Wraith to me. Look at that thing. It looks awesome. Those gauntlets, too. Now, this one took a bit more work. It's the Witch King of Angmar. Had to work more on the helmet. I combined the antlers with some other horns and some other stuff to kind of get that look. I know I could probably do better. I made it that sword because it turns into a whip. Kind of reminds me of the chain, the ball and chain that he uses in the movie. And it looks pretty awesome. I mean, if someone has a better version, I'd like to see it. Alright, now, before I get into that one, which is Sauron, I'm gonna try these. So this is Elrond at the beginning of the movie when all the races are fighting against Sauron. That's his armor there. Try to get the eyebrows because it's Agent Smith. Can't remember his name right now. Hugo Weaving, that's his name. Alright, now deep cut Gil-galad. Not even really in the movies, he's only in for a short bit, and some people debate if it's really Gil-galad or not, but Gil-galad's actually important to the Middle-earth stories. He's the only one that really has like a spear that's famous, or like a javelin's kind of famous, so I thought he's the only one I could use for that. And finally, I'm not too impressed with this. However, here's my Sauron. I made him super big and all black armor, and I had to go with something. I don't really have a mace or anything to work with, and I thought that you need that one-handed effect that he does when he wallops them all at the beginning, so I just chose this sword. I think it just fits his style more anyways. Even his abilities fit it more. I made the middle of the sword look like the eye of Sauron, or at least I tried to. But he's not too bad, I guess. Anyway, so guys, stick around because, yeah, watch out for more videos because I'm going to have a tournament with these Lord of the Rings characters. So I want you to all stick around for that. Watch out for more videos. Until next time, JPAR signing out. Check out for some more Lord of the Rings Soul Calibur content. Plus, I have a lot more created characters that I plan on making and showing off. Thanks a lot, guys. Until next time, like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff.